My name is Tama, and the city I chose is Geneva. I chose this city because 2 years ago my parents went for their anniversary and loved it. They showed me so many photos of the beautiful views, and I've always wanted to visit since. Geneva is located in Switzerland in the western middle part of Europe. It is the base for some of the world's largest organizations, such as the World Health Organization, the International Committee of the Red Cross, and the United Nations. Geneva is also known for their beautiful architecture, such as the St. Pierre's Cathedral. Right in the center of the city is Lake Geneva, which is not only the largest body of water in Switzerland, but it has the most beautiful scenic views of both city and mountains, and has the Jet d'eau, which is a water fountain, and also a gigantic-sized fork right in the middle of the lake. Here is an aerial view and road map of Geneva, which tells you all the different street names and main districts. This is the zoning map for the city of Geneva. In pink are all the businesses, purple is industrial and office buildings, yellow are all the residential housing, and for reference, the historic district is outlined in blue. Industrial buildings are not allowed in the historical district and are found farther out of the city. Businesses tend to be built near the water and in the historical district, which are where tourists usually are, and residential housing is available everywhere but is more expensive in the historical district, which is the center of the city. Geneva lies in the Rhone River watershed, which is the only major river flowing directly to the Mediterranean Sea. It is 505 miles long and has a drainage basin of 37,750 square miles. The river starts in Rhone Glacier, passing through Lake Geneva, running through southeastern France, and ends in the Mediterranean Sea. Geneva is all about clean energy and has seen a surge in the use of renewable energies. Geneva has reduced its electricity consumption by 36% in recent years. Over 50% of energy is generated by hydropower, and the rest from nuclear power plants and conventional thermal power plants. Hydroelectric power plants are found along the Rhone River, and there are no nuclear power plants located in the city. However, they get their nuclear power from cities in the north of Switzerland, like Göttingen. Have a nuclear research facility called CERN, which is the European Organization for Nuclear Research. Drinking water comes from the Genevese aquifer, which is harnessed from 10 wells on the Swiss side and 4 on the French side, as well as lakes. Lake Geneva and Genevese provide drinking water to nearly 700,000 inhabitants of Geneva and the neighboring French region. 80% of the water comes from underground sources, and the rest is taken from the lakes. An interesting fact about the Genevese aquifer, it is actually an artificial groundwater recharge, because in the 1960s and 70s, the groundwater level fell because the city was overpumping groundwater. And it is also said that the tap water in Geneva has a much better ecological balance than bottled mineral water. The Air wastewater treatment plant, which is one of the largest in Switzerland, is located off the Rhone River. Its key role is to conserve the quality of the Rhone's water, so it treats wastewater from the city of Geneva and the 24 communes in the canton, as well as from parts of the cross-border region. It serves more than 4,000 residents. Switzerland tops world rankings for environmental protection. It recycles or composts 54% of its waste. They sort their waste. Sorting their waste instead of throwing it away in the standard bin ensures it will be transformed into new objects and helps save natural and financial resources. The city of Geneva and Switzerland as a whole stopped burying trash in landfills in 2000, which means that whatever is not recycled is incinerated to generate energy. There are maps that show all the recycling bins and hotspots near you, and there are thousands available, making it very easy for people to recycle in the city. Usage of landfills is non-existent now, but there are incinerators to burn waste. The most prominent one is the Geneva Waste Incinerator, located near the Rhone River. It is currently being rebuilt and will be finished in 2023. It will be able to process 160,000 tons of waste per year, should be cleaner and more efficient. With the new district heating installation, it could provide energy to 80,000 residents. Geneva's public transport network is called Unireso. It is an interconnected system of trams, buses, muettes, which are yellow transport boats, and trains in the city of Geneva. The whole system uses the same tickets, making it very easy and convenient for tourists and people to go around the city. Many people also bike around the city, so there are bike stations located at several points around the city. Here is a map of different paths and trails that you can take on your bike. There's a lot of green space surrounding the city, and most of these spaces are filled with parks and gardens, serving as a great tourist attraction, but also for helping the environment, cleaning the air, and improving public health. Some of the most popular gardens are the Parc des Bastions, Jardin Botanique, and Le Jardin Anglais. This particular garden is famous for their clock, which is made out of flowers and changes design every year. Geneva is one of the most sustainable and eco-friendly cities in the world. They have impressive waste management and preservation of water quality, and also use solar panels around the city, and have taken steps to significantly reduce the consumption of paper and eliminate single-use plastics. For the future, Geneva has come up with a concept of green infrastructure which seeks to identify and prioritize areas of high ecological value for wildlife and people to improve the integration of natural values in landscape planning decisions. In 2018, the Canton of Geneva, Switzerland established a roadmap for biodiversity conservation. Also, Switzerland is in the midst of an energy transition to try and phase out nuclear power. By 2050, they have a strategy called the Energy Strategy 2050, which will make there be no more nuclear power use in Geneva.